Do we have a target in our lives? Do we know what we want to be in the future? As we answer those questions, our lives begin. So let's begin it positively towards a better future, and why not from now? Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Life is changing all the time. What happened yesterday will not happen tomorrow. Our forefathers built the past, but we are the builders of the future. We have great minds, dedicated and committed young people. All what we need is the chance to prove ourselves. We need to be given the trust and the support, and together we will build the future. Now, we all have a target. And to be a person with a positive target is a powerful thing that would help you a lot in your life. For example, if you say, I want to be a doctor, this is a positive target. On the other hand, if you say, I want to be a man or a person with a lot of money, this is not a positive target. You know why? Because the doctor may have a lot of money, and the thief may have too. And you can clearly see the differences between the doctor's and the thief's money. One must have a target, because our life without a target is like a football pitch without goals. Like a huge university without students. Even like a speaker without audience. Researchers made a study of sample of students at Harvard University in the 70s. And they asked their students, do you have a target in your life? Do you know what you want to be in the future? You'll be surprised to know that only 3% said, yes, we do have a target. A remaining 97% said, no, we don't. After 20 years, they found that these 3% own more than 90%. Listen to this. Own more than 90% of the property of these 100 together. Can you imagine that? Now, one of the goals of this conference is to discuss how to improve the educational system in the Middle East. And I have a hint. It's having a goal. Each individual person in our society must have a goal. Why is that? Because it's the key of success. For example, teaching the students the curriculum without motivating them to have a goal, just like teaching a person fishing without making sure that he knows what to do with the fish. And do you know what's the biggest challenge a person would face while achieving his or her goal? Our biggest challenge is the one that we create in our minds. It may have no existence in reality. And if it exists, believe me, we will be able to solve it once we believe in ourselves. We all know that being a successful person is not a piece of cake. We may face a lot of hurdles, obstacles, stumbling blocks. But just remember, and students must know, that failure is a postponed success. I remember what one of the most successful men in the world, Bill Gates, said. He said, success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they cannot lose. That's why Bill Gates, in one of his books cover, he was standing in front of an infinity road. And when people asked Bill Gates, why did you choose that picture? He said, because I'm only in the beginning of my way. Bill Gates, in his beginning of his way. The famous Dr. Salah al-Rashid in the Gulf area summarized the equalization of achievement. He said that if you want to reach any achievement, you must follow 5 main points. First, desire. We must have a desire in every work. Second, planning. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. And this is what leads us to the third point, which is application. Okay, you made your plans, but it's just ink on papers. You must apply it. Fourth, the determination. We must have the determination to overcome any obstacles we may face in our way to success. And finally, congratulations, you will achieve your target. 2 weeks ago, I was watching TV, and they announced that Qatar will be hosting the FIFA 2022 World Cup. And by the way, we congratulate them, and we are very proud of them. I was very happy because of that, but I was even happier because of one great thing. Do you know how old Qatar's bid chairman is? I need answers, please. Yes. He's only 22 years old. His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad Al Thani was giving the trust and the support, and the most important thing, he had a goal. But he's just an example. We have more than one Mohammed bin Hamad Al Thani who need only the chance to unleash their abilities. Now, can I ask you something? Finally, and at the end, let's imagine that we are at 2030. Are you okay with that? 2030. And I'm sitting at my desk in my company that dominates the world market. I'm reading a newspaper. I can see the headline, Nobel Prize is awarded to Saudi scientist. Oh, unbelievable. Suddenly, my S phone rings. S phone, which is, by the way, made in Saudi Arabia. I pick up the phone. This is my friend on the line. He says, congratulations, Alaa. You won the Nobel Prize. Believe me, I can do it. It can be a real situation. We have many people who can do great things to their countries, to their nations, and to the whole world. I hope when you come to ask us in the future one by one, what are you now? Someone will say, I'm the Bill Gates of my time. And the other one will say, I have great inventions that help the world. And many, many other things. Finally, please, don't forget that my name is Alaa Al Abdrabbuh, and I'm one of the leaders of the future. Why not? Thank you.